most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Well, hi there, folks. I'm Bob Schroth, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
We are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Here
Bob.
we are in our secret bunker once again. Today we're going to talk about scoliosis, how to self-mobilize at home to improve your posture. This is by the work of Steve August, isn't it, Brad? A physical therapist from Australia, New Zealand? Australia.
I think it's New Zealand.
Yeah, it was New Zealand. Sorry, Steve.
He's going to get mad at us.
No, he's going to get mad at us, yes. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, we're always doing a giveaway, although we're in between right now. It'll start tomorrow. Go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section, see what we're going to be giving away on Sunday. Or if you go to Facebook, it'll be pinned to the top of the page, the contest that is. Want a short version of us, go to TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram with 60 seconds of Bob and Brad a day.
There you go, Bob. Nice work. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so scoliosis, many people over the years ask us to do exercises. What can they do with scoliosis? And this is probably one of the best things we can come up with. Scoliosis, to treat it through physical therapy, is really a specialty.
Very specialized.
All right.
Yeah.
But we got something here that we found that you can do at home.
Especially probably for a milder case.
Exactly.
This isn't going to help the person who has severe scoliosis.
Right. And what we need to do, you do have to purchase something for this.
Sure.
It is a back pod, and we've endorsed this before. I like to use it for my costochondritis. Bob uses it for his posture.
I use it. I am a big fan, but I'm just going to warn people, Brad, it is expensive.
Yeah.
And I know people complain that it's pricey, but we know Brad and I have created products ourselves, and when you have to have molds made and you have to get the products and you're not a big company, it ends up being a lot more than you want to be, and you got to pay Amazon money. And
but if it works, it's worth it. It's like $80. It's, in the medical field, I don't think that's really expensive. But here it is, the book. Now, Steve talks about we mentioned if it's a serious case of scoliosis, it's probably not going to work.
Can I mention this, Brad?
Oh yeah, a mild case. Yeah, here's the book that.
Yeah.
And Steve August also recommends get this book and use it for reference as well.
Yeah. So the book is this one's just basically called Schroth Therapy. It's based upon the work of Katharina Schroth. She's since passed, but she really knew her stuff. And ideally, what you're going to do, this is going to be way beyond your capabilities to read this. It really is.
Mine too.
Well, it was beyond mine.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I understood it, but if you don't work with it,
right,
you don't really know what you're doing. So you're going to want to seek out a Schroth therapist, someone who's been trained in the Schroth method. So,
and the thing, what we've got here is to show the technique that Steve mentions with the back pod. Bob actually has, and this is how you determine if you have
the scoliosis.
Scoliosis, a visual test. So Bob, why don't you stand up? Can you get him in the screen there? Okay, so Bob is going to stand. He's going to put his hands together like this, and he's just going to bend forward. And I'm going to point out, you may have to go up a little bit, Bob.
Which up? What do you mean?
Keep your head down.
Okay.
There, can you see the difference? So here we got the rib cage here is lower than the rib cage here. In other words, the yellow stripe I put on, you can see it's higher. It's a little bit higher. So this is the side we want to treat. Now, this is pretty mild. Bob, we don't think Bob has scoliosis. He's got another issue we don't have to get into. Bob, we're not going to talk about your thing,
My serratus anterior.
We don't care about that. We're talking about. So now what we're going to do, why don't you turn around, Bob?
Which way? This way?
Yep. So this is the way Steve recommends to use this. You're going to put it not on the spine, but over to the 2 inches from the spine on the high side. So it's going to be where the yellow stripe is. So Bob, do you want to demonstrate that?
Sure.
I'll put that down for you. I'm trying to maintain
Which way do you want me to lay? This way? Or should I lay?
I was thinking head towards
or lie.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we've got to make sure we get our grammar properly. We're going to get...
So I'm going to go ahead and find the spot. And what's nice about this thing is it stays right in place.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try like a tennis ball and put a towel over the top of it, and that feels similar to this.
Mm-hmm.
But it rolls around. Then, do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
hard to keep in place.
Yeah.
For a lot of you, this is going to be too harsh to start off with, and that's why Brad's putting a towel there. Because if you haven't done this before, it's probably going to be a little bit too aggressive.
Especially if you don't have a lot of muscle there.
Right. And you also may need a pillow. I don't need one, Brad.
No, I wasn't going to get you one anyways.
But for someone else, they might need a pillow. They may even need to put a pillow over that spot. Now, with this, you're going to want to bring your arms out like this, correct, Brad?
Yep.
And you're going to want to take some nice, relaxed, deep breaths because
Right.
you want the rib cage moving while you're mobilizing it. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, you're letting your arms elbows relax down to the floor. Again, you know, I could actually go down like this even.
Yeah. Here,
So-
we could put this under there, Bob.
There we go. Well, now you can't see the
Yeah.
the
Well, I don't
thing.
know if they can see it
So-
anyways, Bob, from the camera
So
angle.
do you usually just hit one spot, or does he
Well,
move it up and down?
Yeah,
Or
just on the high side, but you
Sure.
can go up and down vertically.
yeah, you can tell when you're not on the high spot anymore.
Right.
You know,
And one thing he said is critical, which is true with all physical therapy. You need to do this consistently on a daily basis for quite a while before you're going to see some results. And again, it's not a guarantee, but it's one way that he recommends.
yeah, I would attest to that too because it took me a while before and you've done it now too
Mhm.
for your costochondritis. But what I do is I actually go up to the steps and I put my foot on the railing and I
Yeah.
stretch my hamstring while I'm doing this mobilization.
Yeah, 2 for the price of
Yeah,
one.
it works out really great.
Yeah,
it's
that's
really relaxing.
It's
And
a good idea.
it works out
just so
great.
they can see how
Yeah.
you have that set there.
And this thing is solid, by the way. I mean, one of these days we're going to run the car over it.
Well, I think we should get a dump truck. Maybe we can get one from the town.
Yeah, there we go.
Give it the ultimate. Did we mention that the other underlying factors that people should be aware of? You're going to have to see a doctor or a therapist to assess this. If you have a leg length difference, if you have a leg length
Come
difference,
on over, Brad. I'll get
muscle
back.
imbalance, SI, sacroiliac problem, those are things that can influence your
Yeah, if you have one leg longer
scoliosis.
than the other, that can definitely affect your scoliosis.
Right.
And-
So make sure you get this from all different angles, and it's the best we can offer you.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks
All right.
for watching, folks.